Hello and welcome back to a brand new CraftySniper airsoft video. Today's blog video is going to be, once again, you know it's coming, the SRS sniper rifle. Right, I had a list of things to do with this sniper rifle. I had to buy it, upgrade it, use it, find out what it was doing, reset it back up again, get the internals sorted out, and, you know, just basically work it to the point where I had a rifle that I firmly believed was going to be the best it could possibly be. We're there, we're done it, it's done, finished, finito, don't have to touch the thing now. Yeah, the rifle is now done. It is finished. All internals are installed, they are running smoothly. The last thing I had to do was set up the scope. And I said from the get-go that setting up a scope was going to be a nightmare, but I also said that there was no real point setting up a scope on a rifle that wasn't particularly shooting straight. Now, the SRS was shooting fairly straight. With the upgrades I put in it, I was getting good results. Ignoring the broken hop-up, which was the hop-up booking, I should say, which was weeks and weeks ago now. But basically, once I got the internal settings that I've got inside it now, and I ran it at the last two matches like this, I was blown away. Literally blown away with the range this thing can put out. It's fantastic. But I had to set the scope up. I had to make the quintessential scope. It has to go on a sniper rifle, so hey ho. I don't know how to set a sniper scope up. I get the basics of it, but you know, I know it's a trial and error process. I know it takes a long time to set up a scope and how to read a scope as well. And I just don't use sniper scopes. I never have had the fascination of using a sniper scope in airsoft. So, I have a nice sniper scope. I have a freaking awesome sniper rifle. It's time to bring them together. So, I went to my mate's place, who has a wonderful range. It goes out past 100 meters. You could set up any airsoft rifle, pistol, machine gun, whatever it is, you could just set it up there. It's been measured out with distances, and we've got a wooden target to shoot at, and it's just a fantastic place to go to and just basically set up the sniper rifle. I've been there a few times now, and every single time I've been there, I've left with, I've come a long way installing new upgrades, and they've worked because I've been able to test them at the same time as installing them. So I went to him and says, look, I don't know how to set up a sniper scope, can you give me a hand? And he's got a system. It's based off real, how to zero in a real rifle sniper scope. But you can use the basis of that to airsoft. It kind of runs the same. And basically what we did, we started off with me, lay down on the floor in utter agony with my sniper rifle on a bipod, and basically aiming at a target at the dizzying distances of 10 foot. Now you may think 10 foot, the rifle's nearly 10 foot long, so what's the point in doing that, Crafty? It sounds stupid. We wanted to get a borderline, like a base point to start from, our aiming point. So what we do is we set up a cardboard box with an A4 sheet of paper on it, and we set 2 dots on it. And my job was to aim the crosshairs on the top dot and take a shot. And all I'm trying to do is find where my BB landed. Now, at 10 foot, it's going to hit the target. There's no two ways about this. And I think I was a few inches to the right of the target. So all we was trying to do, we're not trying to bring my crosshairs, my BBs to where the crosshairs are. We're just trying to bring them in line with the 2 dots. So if you imagine there's a line running down the centre of the A4 sheet with the top dot and the second dot on there, I have aimed my crosshair at the top dot and the BB lands down here. And I'm now trying to bring that BB in line. That's all I'm trying to do. So I'm just trying to get the horizontal, I think it is, yes, horizontal, into line with the 2 dots. With a couple of clicks of the scope, couple more shots, and eventually, bang, I'm on to target. We then open the range up. Now we used this cardboard box technique to the dizzying distances of 40 meters. Again, not that far really in airsoft terms. But at 40 meters, I've taken a few shots and redialing it back in again. Of course, the further you go out, the less your dialing in the scope. It's only now down to a couple of clicks, if that, one click. And eventually, I'm bringing it all back in line, and, well, the end result from the 40-metre range test was I think I put about 10 shots down there. And I had a grouping of less than 3 inches. Which, you've got to imagine, this is an airsoft product. This is a smoothbore barrel with a BB, which is, it's not a bullet. It doesn't have rifling inside the inner barrel. This is just smoothbore physics. And to get that less than 3 inches grouping at 40 metres is going something. So anyway, at this point, there is no point using the cardboard box anymore, because a white BB on a white A4 sheet, I can't follow the BB as it's going out to hit the target. So we get rid of the box. We're now using the torso target we've got. It's made out of wood, it sits on its own stand, and basically we're setting out at 50 metres, and I started to learn the witchcraft involved in reading a scope. Now, my scope is a mil-dot scope, so I've got the little dots all up and down the lines. And I was learning how to put the scope on the target, which is very important, but also to read what's going on around the image of what I'm looking for through the scope. I'm looking at the grass. Is the grass blowing? Which way is it blowing? And eventually, almost the end result was the fact that I was at 70 metres, I'm hitting the wooden target through this scope. And there was one shot I took, and it completely missed. I just watched it, and the target's there, and it just went boom, straight down the right-hand side of it. And I realised I didn't come away from the scope. I'm still looking through the scope at the target. I'm looking at the grass again, and I'm thinking, it's not windy where I am, but it's windy where the target is, and the wind had taken the shot past the target. So all I did was not adjust the scope. I just brought my scope along and put the second mil-dot on the left or whatever it was onto my target, took the next shot, and yeah, hit. And that was just like a moment just noticing that how to read a scope and how to read the terrain and read the weather to get that shot. I'd taken the first shot, missed, readjusted, took my second shot, kill, and it was a chest shot at 70 odd metres. Now, the end result of the whole entire day was that my rifle hit that wooden target, which is only a torso. It starts at here, covers the torso and the chest and all that, no arms, no legs, no anything like that. So it's quite a small target, and I hit that at 90 metres through the scope. That's my furthest ever kill shot, confirmed kill shot as well, because we've got distances measured out, that I'd ever seen. I took the shot, and it was like an eternity watching that BB go out and smack the wooden target. And when I say smack, it was kind of like a bit of a tap, but it's 90 metres from where I'm shooting from, so it's incredibly far. And I was just blown away by what the SRS can do. So, yeah, I've got a scope now that's on my rifle. I've got a rifle that's very, very capable. I'm not capable, but that's a completely different matter. I've got my sniper's uniform, in the fact I'm wearing a leaf suit, I'm wearing combat trousers. I've worked out a system that works for me. I've got a secondary that's my Tokyo Marine Mark 23. I think I'm going to start upgrading that a little bit more. A new hot booking, I think, is going to happen for that pistol. But the end result is I've got a 60-metre pistol, and it's a suppressed pistol at that. So my whole sniper loadout is just starting to come together now. The last thing I think on the top of my head now is to get the scope cam sorted out. A good friend of mine at Links Airsoft is 3D printing me my own battery box. It's got my own little name on it. It's so cool. So excited for that. And it's going to be sat on its rail on the left-hand side of the SRS, out my eye line. The camera's going to be sat on top of the SRS's rail in front of the scope, and that's basically how I'm going to get in theory, my scope cam kill videos. So they are very much closing very quickly now. I can't wait to start doing those videos because I've done a couple of those videos before, and it's so fantastic. I like to show you guys. I mean, it's very good. It's very nice showing you guys what rifles I've got. That's awesome. I like taking photos of you guys when you're doing airsoft. I like making videos of you guys doing airsoft. But now I'm going to make videos of myself using the SRS sniper rifle, and I firmly believe this is the greatest sniper rifle ever invented for airsoft. I mean, I was hitting a metal barn at over 100 metres. Yes, it's not an effective shot because the scope's nowhere near where the BB finally lands, but it just shows you what the rifle's got in it. and I think it's very capable, extremely capable. So yeah, I just thought I'd put this video up and just tell you guys what happened at my visit. And yeah, so if you've got any questions about the SRS sniper rifle, then please feel free. Ask me away, put them on the YouTube page, drop them on the Facebook page. You know, I will answer any questions about the SRS. I'm CraftySniper. I hope you found this video very informative. Stay safe, and I'll see you on an airsoft field very, very soon.